Because of gym closures, I can probably relate to a lot of people and admit that my motivation to train right now is pretty low. If the gyms were open, I'd be buzzing and raring to go. But training at home where I've got limited equipment, going in the garden and doing lunges, or going in my living room and doing push-ups, that is nowhere near the feeling I get in the gym. It's okay for people to not feel motivated, it's pretty normal. So this video's purpose is to talk about how to get motivated to work out at home. So I'm going to break this video down into three kind of sections. The first one is preparation. If you were going to the gym, you'd put your gym clothes on. If you was going to the gym, you'd probably walk in there, listen to music, getting yourself in the zone, ready to smash your workout. And that shouldn't be any different if you're training at home. Also, another thing that's helped me is planning when you're going to train. So once you know when you're training, you're going to stick to it. For me, what works well is early as possible, get it done. Another thing is where you train. This is probably going to sound a little bit weird, but it honestly works. If you're like sitting in your living room and you've just been sitting having a coffee or whatever, watching the TV, and then you suddenly decide, right, I'm going to do a workout now. How can you go from that zone of chilling out and then getting in the right headspace to perform a good workout? It's just not going to happen. Like, think about where you're going to train. So for me, I either go in the garden or I go to a local park. But when I go to the park, it's like pull-ups and stuff. But when I'm training at home, I literally just take my dumbbells outside and go in the garden. Because if I do it at home, there's too many distractions as well. You've got like your phone, you've got your TV, you've got a laptop, whatever it may be. There's too many distractions and you need that, like, you need to separate chilling out and training. So that's what I wanted to say about preparation. And the next thing I'd want to say is talking about having a plan. But let's be real, your plan is going to have to be a lot different. You don't have the equipment that you had in the gym at home, so your goals are going to have to change as well. Like, you're not going to be hitting a 1 rep max on the bench press here. You've literally got dumbbells and you're doing push-ups. Goals are going to have to change. You're probably thinking, so how can I change my goal if I've got like such limited equipment? Look at things at a different angle. So you can build up like your muscular endurance. So do push-ups, say with like slower tempos, 20 to 25 reps a set. That's still going to be good in terms of maintaining your physique. Like, there's loads of goals you can actually set by working out at home. So instead of thinking about how much weight you can lift with a squat, how about focusing on your form? So think about how deep you can squat at the minute. How about do some mobility work, and then you can see if you can get that squat deeper. The other thing about planning is don't plan to do more than you feel like you're capable of or more than you're motivated to do. Don't set yourself up to do the same session you would in the gym if you feel like that's too much of a chore and too much hard work. If you're not enjoying it, then you're not going to do it. So instead of setting yourself up for doing an hour-long session, cut the volume in half and do half an hour. Because if an hour seems so daunting and you build this big thing up in your head, it's more likely that you're just going to fall off and you're just going to think, ah, not today, I can't be bothered. Whereas if you say to yourself, I'm just going to do a quick half an hour workout, you're probably going to think, oh, I can't be bothered, but it's half an hour, so it's not too bad, I'll just get it done. And then when you're doing the workout, halfway through, you might get a good pump, you start feeling good, your body starts releasing endorphins, you feel good, you're like, you know what, I'm just going to do a bit longer. Another thing when you're planning your home workouts is plan something that you're going to enjoy and not necessarily what's going to be the most optimal. And what I mean by that is, if you've got something that's the most optimal thing to do, some coach has given you some like workout routine to do, and you look at it and you think, that looks horrendous, I really don't want to do it, it's likely that you're going to miss the workout. So yeah, do something you enjoy. I don't mean like just do an easy workout where you sit there doing like 3 sets of wrist curls and think, that's my session. What I mean is just do exercises you enjoy. Also, another thing I wanted to talk about, nothing to do with planning, but is your mindset. Just think about this, say in 2 weeks time the gym's open and you haven't done any training at home, and then you go into the gym. How do you think you're going to feel? You're probably going to feel quite weak, and that might demotivate you when you realise you've lost a lot of strength. Whereas if you've done some stuff at home, you've been training, like not like optimally like as much as you had been in the gym, but say you've been doing as much as you can with the motivation you've got, you're going to go in the gym and you're going to feel a lot better. Your muscles will have had some kind of stimulus to them. It's not going to be as much of a shock when you go in there, and you're probably going to have maintained more strength. So yeah, just think, if I'm working hard for the next 2 weeks, when I go back into the gym, I'm going to be in a way better place than as if I wasn't working at all. The last section of the video, what I'm going to talk about is accountability. So basically tracking what you're doing. So things you can do is like tracking your workout, filming your set, see if your form's getting better, tracking your food, making sure that you're not eating too much or eating too less, tracking your body weight just to make sure you aren't gaining weight or losing weight. Because for the vast majority of people, maintaining your weight right now, maintaining your physique is progress, because with limited equipment it's hard for you to progress. However, if you are a beginner, you will be able to progress without any equipment. If that is you, like, you don't actually have to use this lockdown thing as an excuse that you aren't progressing. I know ideally you'd rather be in the gym, but just doing bodyweight exercise, you can progress a lot if you're a beginner, because your muscles haven't had that kind of stimulus before. You're going to do some press ups, your body's going to shit its pants, then you're going to wake up like Ronnie Coleman. Yeah, I'm joking, but you will literally gain muscle quite easily. So yeah, that's accountability summed up. Just track all your stuff and keep a log of what you're doing. Anyway, that is all I've got. They are all my tips to help you get motivated to work out at home. So if you did find this video useful, remember to drop the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, because that would make my day and you won't miss future content. So everyone's a winner. But yeah, anyway, that's the end of the video. I'm out. See you on the next video.